Aku masih ada. Sorry guys. Suaranya udah kan ya? Suaranya udah guys ya? Tes, tes, aman. Aman ya? Aman guys. Aduh. Nice. Let's go. Apa kabar guys? Sehat kah? Wih, login dapat duit, Cok. Kapan lagi kan login dapat duit ya kan? Nah, harusnya dapat 10 poin doang anjir. Jika kau merasa sempurna, kata-kata hari ini dapat 10 poin, Cok. Aduh, gue nyesel banget guys ngambil si. Sumpah ngambil rapinya gue nyesel banget, Cok. Oke, Sani aja lah. Yang larinya kenceng guys. A B C D F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. Oh dia di S. R S R S S S S. Oh dia di L, Cok. Leroy Leroy. A B C D F G H I J K L. Berarti L L L L. Nah ini. Selamat tinggal sama Mega Bintangku rapinya. Kamu speednya jelek banget rapinya. Ini udah cocok guys. Gue sebenarnya Fermin Lopez tuh bagus guys. No. Cuman apa gue mau pakai Snyder ya? Kalau masalahnya kalau gue pakai Snyder tengahnya kosong. Udah pede lah sini duet. kau merasa. Let's go, kita push divisi 2 guys. Sabar, gua bikin ininya dulu. Divisi 3. Sabar guys. Divisi 3. Win. Loss. Draw. Oke, let's go. Kita push ya. Kita push bareng-bareng ya. Jika kembali. Halo, Bobo Boy. Sehat-sehat bang, sehat bang. Jadi aman ya, gitu ya. Ada. Let's go. Kegedean ya suara ininya ya. Gue kecilin dulu. Astagfirullahaladzim, belum ngecas guys. Lupa cok. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah, main kita lobby semua. Wih, sama cok, main 4-2-4 cok. Cuma bedanya kita nggak main di ini ya. Kembalilah padamu kasihku. Kita nge-push divisi 2 guys. Oh, si Sane ini bisa jadi center gitu aja. Let's go guys, let's go guys, let's go guys.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's chosen to go back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Valverde. And he's intervened well there. That's good running with the ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed One of a kind, and history shows that he
Pressing
is
terus.
all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Oh, bahaya guys.
Time after time, it is a tale of... Now the finish!
Gila.
There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So, a breakthrough already. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! It's Neymar!
Anjir,
And
hampir
he's
cok.
heaved it away.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mbappe.
Ah, mampus anjing gak masuk.
Now,
Guys.
who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Ah, gak masuk,
What a
bro.
corner. And we have our very first corner. Vinicius Junior with the short one. And here's... Oh, shooting chance!
Masih gak masuk.
And it's come back out to him.
Masih gak masuk, cok.
It's off target and by quite a way.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar!
Hampir anjir.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free.
Gila
Shin to
tuh
shin,
pandangnya.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. And it's Luis Suarez.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Decent hit!
Ah, masuk,
They've
cok.
scored! And with that goal comes comfort. That was a given. It always was.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's picked his way through. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Valverde. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez.
Anjir, bisa 1-2 gitu ya, guys ya.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Neymar very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Luis Suarez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Anjing gak masuk,
And
Cok.
with that, the half-time whistle goes. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted.
Kita buat si dia jadi orkestra jadi ini guys.
That gets things
Support.
going for the second half. Indonesia changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Messi, big chance!
Gak masuk.
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Messi most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Has a goal!
Ya
He
Allah.
scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Sané is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's in on goal. He has found the way. Shot a goal.
Baru satu guys.
They've done it.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Indonesia playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. And he's running through. Just the keeper to beat. He's got the shot away.
Dua lagi guys.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
So is this the start of a comeback?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's run loose here. This is promising. And the shot! He's
Susah
missed,
banget
but
loh di
not by that
suara
far.
itu guys.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hernandez.
Aduh.
Van Dijk. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's away. Might be danger here.
Bangke.
Neymar hits one. And he hits the net. And the lead is extended still further.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And now he has two. So now the there's the shot. Valverde and Neymar. Rudiger. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. And it's Snyder. He's gone for goal!
Au, hampir.
Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vinicius Junior
Oh,
going face to face with his great rival.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 15. Entrará al campo número 42.
Beckenbauer, Musiala, Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi has it out wide and in space. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish?
Guys, dibantai
He's
gua,
got
Cok.
a goal!
Trio.
Just so
Kampret.
calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
It's Neymar!
Anjing.
Has done it!
Apa itu, guys?
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to...
Can he put it away?
Buset, dikobok-kobok gua, Cok.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertainer.
And the finish! And he's
Gila,
steered
Cok,
it
ini
beyond the
lawannya
post.
gacor anjing.
Hakimi. And it's Schneider, who played through for the wide man.
Se van a jugar 6 minutos.
Great chance! It's there!
Gol penghibur,
Yeah,
gol
great
penghibur.
movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And there was his third, and boy, he
Gila, kuat-kuat
looks the
banget
business. Doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Oh, licin banget, Cok, pemain-pemain.
Back into the middle, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Schneider. Mbappe. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Foden. Foden! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Susah banget.
Well,
Ya,
And
at
that
least
may
kita ada
well be
perlawanan loh,
that.
guys.
That is that. A
At least
tale
kita
of
ada
two
perlawanan
teams,
ya,
one
guys.
irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Kita ganti lagi, kita koreksi lagi, guys. Kesalahan kita tuh di mana? Sergio Sergio Busquets, kayaknya kita perlu seorang Sergio Busquets deh, guys. Kita butuh umpan-umpan manjanya nggak sih? Gila, kita kalah terus, guys. Belum ada menangnya. kita pernah, lawannya Liverpool coy. Taruh Endo. Gila ini. Oh enggak, gue kira full Liverpool. Apa bang, lu mau ganti full Liverpool boleh?
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So that's got things underway.
Kita pakai Sergio Busquets di sini.
Hernandez.
Bellingham.
And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Mbappe!
Enak banget.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a...
And Firmino!
Nice.
And a terrific
Jelek banget
save
anjir
from the
Firmino-nya.
keeper.
Firmino is offering a wry smile there.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Aduh.
Now there's has a go!
Woi.
And again!
Waduh.
He scores!
Gol
And
hoki, gol
once
hoki,
more
gol
we
hoki.
are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop,
Nice.
and now their chins are up.
That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Hits one. In he goes
Masuk.
again.
Tes.
One more try.
Tes. Aduh, gak masuk, Cok.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Gomez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Diaz. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up
yes.
play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very
Kenapa
annoyed.
toh? Cakep banget.
Now it's Vinicius
Cakep
Junior.
banget.
Now it's Mbappe. He's real chance.
Gak masuk, Cok.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let...
Mbappe!
Cok. Nice. Makan tuh bola muntahannya.
Again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Endo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Midway
Bellingham.
through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Sprint. Gak ada yang bisa ngalahin dah.
battling down that right flank. Oh, great run, magical.
Jokers. Aduh.
Sane with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Aduh guys, kena lagi.
And they've got a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Bahaya.
He's got away. A real... And the shot!
Wah, lagi-lagi Diaz dapat bola muntahannya.
They're level in a trice. Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only two. Great chance!
Cakep banget, langsung dibales.
Hits the net. And they've got their lead back. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Diaz! 30 minutes gone. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Sane has been caught there. It's a foul. Busquets. That's Rudiger. Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
Boom.
Gerrard. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams.
Nice banget.
And he is
Hat-trick,
just
Cok.
ripping it
Sampai.
up.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical.
Luis Diaz nih bahaya,
What a
Cok.
game this is turning out to be for
Sumpah itu
him.
Luis Diaz
Well,
bahaya
you had
nih.
to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Aduh.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who.
Great hit!
Nice hit banget, bro.
Oh, the keeper's done ever
Gak ada
so
yang
well.
nyangka itu bola
That's
bakal
very,
begitu.
very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Rudy. Nice.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
Ini dia serangan.
Van Dijk makes the
Serangannya
interception.
gagal, guys.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That is a great ball.
Nice.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Cakep.
Oh, good ball. Now the finish.
Cok.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gila, nice banget.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Rudiger.
3 menit tambahan yuk, satu lagi yuk. Bisa yuk. Nggak
No,
bisa,
that was
guys.
never going to make it. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Sané. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played.
Wah,
He's
iya, ini
taken
harus
that
diganti
really
nih
cleanly.
jokersnya nih.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the
Kylian.
header.
Kylian.
And the first half is done.
Bang, coba fokus di pertahanan dulu, lihat
Produced a
komposisi
terrific
mainnya
spell
dulu
at
biar
the
gak
end there,
acak-acak pas dibilang
culminating in a
kayak
chance that their
LP.
fans could not believe did not go in.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
Nice.
Oh, he's done
Oh.
very well to take that back. Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Hernandez.
Cok, hampir, Cok.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Mbappe.
Tenang.
Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product
Tenang,
required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
tenang. Oh, dia ganti, Cok. Dia pakai
Liverpool
Mbappe
have
juga,
their
dia pakai
third
Mbappe
corner.
juga.
And it's Conte.
Woi, shit.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Senang, santai guys, santai guys. Santai, Bang Akmal.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Thank you ya sarannya tapi ya.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has a look and has a
Wah,
go.
gue pengen nyoba, Cok, anjing.
Endo. Conte. Bernardo Silva. Diaz. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe with 3
Wah, enak
goals to
banget
his
sih guys.
name and looking
Enak
for
banget
more.
Vini.
Vinicius
Vini.
Junior. He's picked his way
Set.
through. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
Oh,
That's
nice.
great positioning, so good from him.
Aduh, bahaya.
And here's the chance to counter. Mohamed Salah. It's Gerrard! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. This time,
What?
surely. Bellingham. Koundé.
Ah,
Sané. And he's managed to get free.
sumpah, Cok, Gyökeres
Sané
gua nggak
unable
bisa
to make
main
it happen
anjing.
for all his good intentions.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ganti
It's a nice
Gyökeresnya
idea,
nih,
but
sini.
the execution was lacking. Oh, the shot could be on here. He's had a
Wah,
hit!
gila, bahaya nih, bahaya,
He
coy.
has done it! A finish of
Bahaya,
great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh,
Sabar,
what
sabar.
a
Kita
touch.
ganti
I mean, how
Gyökeresnya.
good was that? Poetry in motion.
Kayaknya Kimmich main deh. Oh iya kan, Kimmichnya main kan.
Indonesia making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's
Offset
all
harusnya.
systems go now.
Rudiger has got himself a free kick.
Anjing hampir, Cok.
Koundé. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Mbappe. Messi. Mohamed Salah
Oh, ini
pitches
duet
it
sama
off him.
salah enak nih si Messi nih.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Look at the space here. Big chance!
Nice, bro. Nice defense-nya loh.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Keep calm
Kylian.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Aduh, dapat lagi dia, guys.
It's a quick ball upfield. Picked out Diaz.
Ya Allah, bahaya, Cok.
Again, we are
Aduh, bahaya
level.
nih,
What
guys.
a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Bosnya Theo sering ditinggalin.
We
Cok.
have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Messi, he's through. There's the shot.
Nice.
Messi, oh, that is beautiful. Late in the day, this could well be it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Should have gone.
Nice banget Snyder.
It's in. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Nice Snyder.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Aduh.
Diaz.
Bola sih.
And the whistle has
Sip,
gone
bola,
for a
bro.
reckless challenge there.
Aduh.
And the
kenapa
referee
aku
has shown
ini
him a yellow card. Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot. Now, who's going to be
Aman sih
first to
harusnya guys,
this?
menang ini kita.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Aman, masih 4, masih jauh guys. Makan Snyder.
Can he finish?
Wow.
In he goes
Oh,
again.
hampir, Cok.
More pressure on the opposition goal.
Substitution in progress.
Beckham to take it as usual. Brilliantly cut out.
Habis, nice.
And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia,
Kelas
not what
Mbappe.
was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount
Kelas
importance.
Mbappe. Aduh. Win 1 ya, win 1 ya. Itu. Theo bertahan ya Theo ya. Jangan ada yang maju ya. Aduh, Mbappe gue mati lagi. Bellingham gue mati, Cok. Siapa penggantinya? Permin. Pedri aja. Messi itu jokersnya kita ganti aja lah, Cok. Udah gila lawannya, coy. Pokoknya full legend, bro. Lawannya full legend, Mas.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Woi,
And
pelanggaran lu,
expectations
hati-hati
are
lu.
rising and
Kena kartu
decibel
nih, guys.
levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Nih,
Things have
lari.
got underway here pretty
Nah, guys.
promptly.
Turan has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
He's a real
Nice
chance.
banget.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's
Sange.
driving forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Dapat, nice.
That is good alertness. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. And he's intervened well there. Played with speed from back to front. Messi. Rijkaard. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, Lionel Messi's last European conquest came in 2015, and what a campaign that was.
Pape.
First leg of the semi-final, Jim, especially so.
Yep, and the second of his goals, where he sat down, toyed with, and utterly humiliated one of the best defenders around at the time. So, for me, easily one of the most memorable goals in the tournament's history.
Nobody's arguing with that, Jim. Romario. Now it's Messi.
Nice.
Schneider. That has been cut short. Messi. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Eto'o!
Anjing, salah gua, guys.
Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Sané.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Gak bisa gitu, Cok. Jangan kayak gitu.
Vieira
Kayak gitu.
did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Anjay, anjay.
Romario! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
He's one-on-one, and the shot!
Cok, dibantai kita.
And
Bangsat, guys.
again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. Three 0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Eto, Guadalajara finding their passes, and he's straight offside.
Nggak ada yang nggak mungkin guys, nggak ada yang nggak mungkin. Nah,
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. And they're quick to get it back. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's shifting through the gears here. And Sané! No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
oke, Iwan bisa.
Rijkaard. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well,
Shapes to shoot!
Iwan bisa
That was
kan,
quite
Cok.
a test for the goalkeeper.
look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Ganteng banget Cok, Messi pakai baju itu.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Pedri.
Eto.
And they win it back again. Schneider.
Wah, ini Wan bisa kan
Excellent
bener-bener
challenge there,
PL, coy.
uncompromising. Pull it. And it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path.
Woi, sip.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Messi. Pull it. Van Dijk cuts it out.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Romario dibantai gua 4-0
Really well
anjay.
taken goal. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be
udah keras-keras
unpredictable,
semua, Cok.
but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Depan. Taunya udah pakai modus running semua, Cok.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution on the field. Number 11.
And we're underway again.
Number 10.
Indonesia changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction. It's Eto!
Gila, gua dibantai 5-0 anjing, guys.
And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still
Bisa
delivering
lihat ya,
beauty.
pemain-pemain jago akhirnya pada turun, Cok.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Gila tuh.
Guadalajara
Body balance
are
kuat
at the
banget,
peak
anjing.
of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Romario. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mohamed Salah. And it's Romario. Well timed, excellent interception.
Anjay.
Rijkaard gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. He could be in here. Pedri.
Wah, bangke.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Rijkaard. Romario. That's been cut out. Well played. Now that's well seen too.
Fabio Cannavaro, the
Vieira.
legend, bro.
The attendance
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
98.
Just about up to the
Harus
hour
reset
now.
ini, guys.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rudiger with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protect.
Messi!
Dibantai
They've
6-0
scored!
gua adik-adik.
How many? Just
Rombak
how
ini mah,
many?
rombak, guys,
The
harus
gulf
rombak.
in class is vast.
Harus ada rombakan
It's
ini
a
mah,
mass
guys.
exodus now. Certain sections of the state.
Now the
What the
finish!
pick, man,
And it's
man.
in.
Gua udah kayak lawan, udah kayak
They
gua
are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
guys.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Dimandiin gol gua, cok.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these
Wah, jelek
situations.
banget portofolio gua.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Forwards and with intent. And it's Snyder. He's tried one! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Number 3.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's having a go!
Elah, lemah
Oh,
banget.
terrific save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Salah
Wow, ini Chelsea ini bener-bener
nicked it back promptly.
kacau, anjay.
Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, good spread. And it's Salah. Snyder. Mohamed Salah. Pedri!
Udah gila cuy itu pertahanannya.
Eto. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Bullet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just
Kacau
about
sih
no
itu
threat
sebenarnya, bro.
at all. Messi, and he welcomes it in. Romario. Can he finish?
Kacau, kacau.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Perombakan abis ini perombakan.
Schneider running with the ball.
Aduh, salah gue udah sampai kena mental gue
The
kena
pass is
gitu.
intercepted. Fiddles it through. Nice. He's had a shot.
Gila dikasih gol
He hits
hiburan,
the
bro.
net.
Jauh
No
banget, jauh banget.
space, no problem. You just
Ada yang
cannot
dirombak nih,
stop him.
guys.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Tries a shot.
Udah jangan kasih like gitu tangan lo, jangan. Kita lagi kalah ini.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Busquets. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
Has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. Eto, he is through, has a go!
Gila
Sticks it
coy, dibantai
away!
8-1, gila.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Udah nggak
He's
kuat
got
banget ini
four.
misalkannya, Cok.
That is remarkable. It's Salah! Oh, taken with style.
Aduh.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Nice try,
And
nice
there
try.
goes the
80
final
udah
whistle.
kayak Barca ini,
Tunisia
Bang.
cannot
Lawan
spin this
Munchen.
any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your
Coba
reflection.
perombakan lu ya, perombakan ya. Perombakan lu guys. Kurang 10 lagi gua. Kurang 10 lagi guys, gua mau beli Xabi Alonso, Cok. Sabar. Gak ada event lagi ya? Gak ada event lagi ya? Gak ada event lagi. Gak ada kan? Udah habis semua eventnya. Ini unlimited itu. Oh, masih ada guys, masih ada. Kita ubah. Udah lah, kita main kayak gini aja lah, Cok. Kenapa Mbappe ini selalu yang jadi terdepan ya? Mbappe ini tuh jelek, Cok. Kylian A B C D G H I J K. Mana Kylian? Mana, Cok? Kylian, Cok. A B C D H I J K L. Kylian. Nakiro Takahara nih jelek anjay. Gue tuh udah pernah nyobain, Cok. Coba kita pakai Harry Kane aja. Kubo. Apa lagi ini ditaruh di right back si Rudiger? Gak jelas banget alasnya. Taruh kimia lah. Udah aman. Taruh kimia, Cok. keren banget coba baju Indonesia tuh, sumpah. Jika cinta dia datanglah padaku.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas.
Harry Kane.
Now, can they get it back? Tchouaméni looking to penetrate opposition lines.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Neuer deals with it effortlessly. He's played him through. Adams gets it away. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. He'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Schneider. No, that was never going to make it. That's been cut out, well played. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe! And he's on his way! He's had it! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Gak masuk, bro.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Schneider plays it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Might be danger here. Kane!
Wah, gila Harry Kane, Cok.
Oh, just fizzes
Harry
past the
Kane keren
post.
banget, Cok.
Kane
Sumpah,
nearly
bro, Harry
produced a
Kane
moment
gila.
of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Keren sih Harry Kane.
Tchouaméni, neither side yet able to find the net. Cafu, Kubo.
Aduh,
He's
itu.
shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hakimi. Kane.
Aduh.
Tchouaméni. Hakimi. Can he put it away?
Oh, ketangkep, Cok.
He's done very well to get to that.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Sunset. Kimmich. Here's Tchouaméni. Darwin constantly looking for the ball into the box. He is through here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aduh.
He's found a way past. And here's Schneider. And he was alert to it. Costa Corta with the clearance.
Terus.
And here's the chance to counter. Kimmich. Cantona. Zaire Emery. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Chouameni. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Here's Chouameni. Kimmich. Mbappe tries a shot!
Nggak masuk, Cok.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. We've seen that
Astagfirullahaladzim.
early. Used a certain sixth sense. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Cafu promptly
Anjing,
onto
Cok.
that, and that
Tebal
is
juga
that.
nih pertahanannya.
Kubo. Kubo. Cafu is charging up on the overlap.
There will be
Oh,
1
1
minute
menit.
added time.
Dapat.
Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Cantona hits
Ya
one.
Allah, malah kita yang dimasukkan.
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Kubo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's intervened well there. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Schneider. And the shot! Now, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius
Anjing,
Junior!
masih nggak masuk, Cok.
That's going to go a long way. Hakimi. There will be a throw-in. Nice bit of trickery. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Lepas lagi, bahaya.
Kubo. Oh, what a mistake! Pedri.
The attendance for this
So,
match
Jim,
was
what are you thinking?
71,000.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Vinicius Junior.
Aduh.
Chouameni. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He might be in here.
Dikit lagi, Cok.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Decent hit!
Anjing, offset, Cok.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Wih, dipegangin ini marah. Marah coy, dipegangin coy.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And he was quick to react. That's a little off target.
Asu.
That's good running with the ball. Cantona.
Substitution in progress.
Cole Palmer yang main. Kenapa Cole Palmer marahnya sih goblok, Cok. Kita masih percaya guys, masih bisa menang santai.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's been taken short.
Oh, bisa
And
gitu
a
sih.
play for a throw. That is lovely.
Bangsat.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with
Anjing.
relative ease. Kimmich. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Press.
No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is
Press.
reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Anjing, lepas, Cok.
And he's managed to get free. And he cuts out the supply. Foden.
Goblok.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Dibuang, Cok.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Darwin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nunez. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Upamecano.
Kurang guys mainnya
No
gitu-gitu
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Kubo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk.
There will be 1 minute added time.
doang. Anjing.
And time is up. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly...
Luis Diaz. Gue butuh Luis Diaz. Welcome Luis Diaz.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it.
Ayo Luis
What
Diaz.
doesn't bear thinking
pengen
about
lu.
is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started. He's had a shot!
Luis Diaz ini serem, Cok.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Crystal Palace are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. And the whistle's gone,
Offside, yeah.
presumably for offside.
Wah, sama Cok.
And that's a good ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, past him. He'll be looking to put on a show on and it's Messi.
Halo.
Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside.
Kagak di rumah gua. Apa yuk? Sip malam. Kenapa?
Quadrado might just make this.
Aduh,
He's
gua
felt
baru
that,
habis
hasn't he?
transfer ke
Well
mamang
seen,
gua.
saw that coming.
That's
Gak
great
ada, Cok.
positioning. So good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Van Dijk
Gak
kept
ada,
aware,
coy.
and it is reclaimed easily.
Gua kemarin habis transfer ke
And
mamang
he welcomes it
gua
in.
di
Oh,
Tegal,
that's
gope.
fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb!
Maaf ya.
He's done well to get his head on that, but
Yeah.
couldn't score.
Well, plenty
Sip
of
dua,
moving
sip dua.
targets to pick out in the box.
Coba ke Firman
Obviously
deh.
increases your chances of the ball being met like that by
Masih tidur
someone.
kayaknya.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dia masuk maghrib kayaknya deh. Kalau gue jam 3.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, there is a
Gak
look
ada
that
kemarin
says it
di
all.
mamang gue,
A
coy. Di Tegal
piercing
gope.
stare.
Oh, that just required
nggak
a bit
cuma
more
gua
oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness.
Oke deh, maaf
Zaire
ya,
Emery.
coy.
Shelhanoğlu.
Iya, coba telepon Firman, kali udah
And
bangun.
it's Quadrado.
Kalau nggak jam 1-an lah dia bangun. Gak ada, cok.
Hernandez
Salam.
makes the interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. And through to the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Guerrero is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Half an hour played now. And here's Quadrado. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, he's been caught. Tries a shot.
Jinjai.
There it is.
Jinjai.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Crystal Palace have broken. And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Crystal Palace are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Diaz. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Shelhanoğlu.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Wan-Bissaka. Çalhanoğlu. It's Cordova-Reid. And he's in on goal. And that is expertly dealt with. Mbappe. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again.
Ini.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the
Iya,
game,
gue
they can't
lihat
afford
ini
to
main
slip
bola
up and
dari
concede
tadi nih.
another. The next goal becomes crucial. Guerrero, can he finish? Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribéry. Alexander-Arnold. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Mati.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Cuadrado. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Crystal Palace are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Ah,
Well, I think it's
Jing.
pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Substitution.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
woi.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Reed. Hernandez crosses. Bellingham.
The attendance
Indonesia
for the
perhaps
match
wondering what the best time is for their
115.
next substitution. Now it's Ribéry. Now there's a fine ball. Real
Masih
chance!
nggak masuk anjing.
Now
Anjing.
that is commitment to the
Kenapa sih dari
cause.
kutukan gue ya?
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have their second corner now. They've played it short. Now the finish! They want to be
Astagfirullah.
quick to recover this. Well, that tackle
Oh,
was
shit.
certainly sturdy.
Anjing nggak pelanggaran, cok.
Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
He rises!
Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Ribéry looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he was quick to react. Pedri. Hakimi cuts out the pass.
Mbappe!
Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Reed. Bellingham does really well to win the ball. And Ribéry! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Masuk
Mbappe!
juga akhirnya.
Dispatched clinically. That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Nice
That
Rodri.
pass has been well intercepted. Pedri, Wan-Bissaka does well to get it back.
Rodri
Ball
ini
is over
bagus
the
tuh.
line. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get onto this? Reed. And he's whipped. Header! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Indonesia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Stood up well to him there. Hernandez. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort. He's got a goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted